Questions on the level of anxiety, level of depression.
So people who are kind of barely holding it together really start to unravel in January.
The third Monday in January is deemed to be Blue Monday, the so-called most depressing day of the year. Now, it's easier said than done to turn a frown upside down, so we're here at Myrtis Fossey's walk-in mental health services in Montreal for tips on how to overcome the January blues.
On the one hand, you have a lot of people who are treating it like it's a fresh start. It's a new beginning, and they're trying to be full of hope. And then you have the other end of it, where it's just, it's depressing. I'm not where I ought to be.
The concept of Blue Monday began in 2005 through a travel company based in the United Kingdom after making calculations based on weather, debt levels, and other conditions in the Northern Hemisphere. Though there's no actual scientific basis, the day does serve as a reminder to check in on one's mental health.
Partly the weather, but the other thing is I believe it's following the holiday season, which is an extremely high stress season for most people. So in addition to shoveling snow, you've maybe had some difficult exchanges with family members. Life is starting to feel pretty terrible. The financial situation for many people is quite strained in January.
A clinical psychologist since 2002, Fossey holds walk-in sessions with her team for existing or new patients every Saturday, virtually or in person.
If we take care of the problems when they're small, they don't become big problems. But if someone has to wait 9 months to speak to someone, something that could have been solved maybe in a couple of sessions becomes something that could take years.
I have the intake forms here, and then there's French or English, and then depending on preference, the client is asked to fill out the intake form. This includes a consent form, some questions. That's it. She calls the client over and they can have their session, their walk-in session.
After the session, patients can expect assistance or redirection to other services. So what's Fossey's advice for feeling down in January?
First things, you woke up this morning, you brushed your teeth, A+. That's all you have to do today.
Taking care of your mental health like you would take care of yourself when you have a cold, Fossey puts it. Get a good night's rest, eat well, and reach out for assistance. You're never alone.
People feel like that they shouldn't be sad, that I ought not feel this way. And the first thing I like to tell people is just normalize that. You're allowed to have a period of time in the year and in your life, and in everything has a season.
Soon enough, sunshine will come our way, as not so far away is Yellow Day, June 20th, considered the happiest day of the year.
Take the pressure off yourself. It's okay to feel like garbage once in a while.
If you need help, remember you can always reach out to services, friends, and family, sending you smiles on Blue Monday. In Montreal, Pamela Pagano, City News.